Yo, what's good, everybody? It's the Prodcast with Prodigy. I'm your host with the most, Prodigy. Today we got another special guest. It's Milk from ItzMilkTV. What's good, bro? How you feeling,
What's the deal, bro? I'm groovy, bro. I'm groovy. Can't complain.
Hell yeah, bro. Been trying to get my boy over here on the podcast for a minute, and it finally happened. I'm excited, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Put it up, bro.
Yes, sir. Hey, so earlier before you said you had a little bit of drive. Where'd you coming from today?
LA. Like Culver City.
Yeah. You catch a lot of traffic coming down here or what?
In the beginning, like the first 10 minutes, but after that, no, it was kind of like smooth sailing, to be honest.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Yeah. It's normally like at least like an hour to get here.
I mean, no, it probably that's what it said on the GPS, like an hour. But it was smooth though. It wasn't like back to back, like bumper to bumper the whole way.
Yeah.
I just kind of grew by.
Yeah, midday, midweek, good time to go.
Yeah.
So, bro, I'm not gonna lie. My pops over here, Flossie, he put me onto your videos like a while back. He been showing me a bunch of funny clips and stuff like that. I love the show, bro. I see you get into it with a lot of people though, bro. Like, was that like your first intentions when you started like getting into like doing YouTube, doing all that stuff?
No, that wasn't my intention, but it kind of got thrown at me. Like, people started coming at me. So like when people started attacking me, saying I'm fake, I'm not from LA, like they started making videos on me early on in the beginning. So that's how everything started. So from my first encounters with people getting into me, it just led to like me basically start doing reactions, and that's just how it started. So and then it just went from there. Yeah. So
is it like people were like hating on you or getting on you from like when you first started like posting videos, or just like in general?
No, well, no. I mean, no. As far as YouTube. Like, yeah, like, once I started, like, making a little name as far as, like, YouTube, because when I first started YouTube, they tried to throw me in a genre called prison genre or some shit like that. Yeah, that's wild. I don't even know how, but those was the people that was trying to, like, beef with me, saying, oh, he fake, oh, he, like, 3 or 4 people. So, yeah, that's what started it. That's what started everything. Was that in the beginning?
They just started calling you out for no reason?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So I fired back, bro. I just started going after them. I just started doing what I know how to do.
Tried a different energy from other people?
So. Yeah, pretty much.
That's crazy. So, obviously, a lot of people know, like, you get into with a lot of bigger artists, bigger names nowadays. I wanted to ask, like, if you're ever, like, worried about, like, getting caught slipping out, like just walking on the streets, because you do live in LA, you said downtown and stuff like that. Or is that not really like a stress for you?
Nah, that really ain't a stress for me like that. I mean, I even before YouTube, I had to worry about shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, I already had to worry about me getting caught slipping or people catching me lacking or whatever. But I mean, of course I can't move the same way that I moved before. Gotta move different. Cause I'm on YouTube. But I still go outside. I still be everywhere. I still go places. I still go to weed shops. I still go get places. I mean, I still go get shit to eat. I just don't record this shit. Like, I don't record where I go. I don't do that no more. So, but yeah, I gotta move a certain way. Yeah, because I'm a target.
Maybe a month or 2 ago, some guy was filming you on a street corner. Did you even see that person?
Nah, that was the crazy part.
It didn't look like you even saw him.
It's wild. I gotta worry about like TMZ people now, like stalking me low key.
You got paparazzi now?
Yeah, I know the street that I was on though. It's like 4 lanes. It's a busy. It's a busy lane. It's like 4 lanes of traffic. So they recorded me. And then when they put off, they said Gilligan. I never knew I was getting recorded, bro. That's wild.
They didn't say anything until after you passed by.
Yeah, no, but they wasn't even close to where I was at. Like, I was by the light, and the car where it was recording had to be like further than that. Yeah, it was just goofy all the way around, bro. But yeah, that was wild, bro. I was at home and I think I was smoking, and I seen a video pop up that say popular Los Angeles YouTuber Milk caught slipping. And I'm like, what the fuck? When I got caught slipping, it was crazy. I mean, if they was really, they could have did something. They could have tried. I mean, because I'm not slipping, whether they think it or not. I'm not slipping.
Well, they weren't trying to do anything.
Because they could have obviously jumped out of a car, like, if they wanted to try something, but they ain't do nothing. So, they just made themselves look goofy. Like, whoever recorded that and uploaded it. That was horrible.
Do it make you feel like famous in a way when people be just like recording you on the streets, trying to get up at you like that?
Low key, because I be having a lot of people that run up to me when I go places. Like I'm not even lying. Like Milk74, milk. Oh, what's the deal? Like this is everywhere I go now. Like the stores, the 7-Elevens, the groceries. It was crazy. I was in Whole Foods and a lady walked up to me. I was with my girl and a lady walked up to me. I don't know if her man watch it or whatever, but she was like, I'm a big fan of your channel and all of this and all of that. It was crazy. But somewhat, yeah. I mean, because a lot of people know who I am. Like, that's the part, too. Like, I got to worry about that. Like, everybody knowing who I am, but I don't know who they is. That is a cold thing to deal with. Like, it's a lot of people that know who I am, but I don't know who none of them are.
Are you uncomfortable?
It did in the beginning because I had to worry about is you approaching me on some gangbanging shit or is you approaching me as like a subscriber or a fan or whatever you would call them, like a subscriber. But yeah, I that was weird. It's still weird because I don't know if you that's the shit that I have to deal with, and it's crazy because I done been in some situations where I'm like, damn, what do I do? Like, is this gonna be a subscriber or is this gonna be an enemy? Like, what am I like? And I don't want to have to do nothing in no like I'm not trying to hurt nobody. Like that's not on that type of time. And so yeah, it's very difficult a little bit, but it's okay. I mean, it's worth it because I was doing it before for free.
Yeah. So, you feel like you get more people like coming up on hating you or just like supporting you?
No, it's crazy. I have never once had nobody come up to me really like on no shit like that. Everybody that then came up been like a subscriber or a fan, I guess if you would call them that. I ain't never really been on no bullshit like that. Nah. Every time, bro. Everywhere I go, it's fucking crazy. In traffic, people stop their cars.
No way.
Yeah, it's wild. I'm not lying. I was walking somewhere because people think I don't be outside just because I don't show their Gilligan ass where I'm at or I'm not where they at. No, you good. I was just I got it. I was walking to like a weed shop, cause I still be walking around and shit. Like I still be outside. So I was walking to a weed shop, and I seen this truck pass by, and I seen it. Like I caught it, and he was looking at me like staring, and then he did like this. So I'm like automatically like, fuck, here we go. What is this? And then so I just keep walking and shit, and going to where I'm going. And then next thing I know, I'm still watching though, cause I'm very like I pay attention to everything, like. Cautious in a certain way, paranoid, all type of shit. And that's just regular because that's how you got to be to survive in the environment. But the truck hit a U-turn, and I see it coming back. I'm not worried at the end of the day because I'm not slipping. Just because I'm by myself, that don't mean I'm slipping. So the truck pulled back up. Before I could get in the weed shop, they jumped out. It was a grown-ass man running up on me. Yeah, like Milk74, milk. Like, let me take a picture. That's one thing too. Like if people want to take pictures, I stop, take pictures with everybody. I talk to people. I'm not one of those individuals. Yeah, I talk to everybody. Stop wherever I'm at.
You ever feel like when you go out and you're like, because sometimes we go out of the house raggedy and you get caught up, because this happened to me a couple of times, and you're looking busted, and you're like, damn, that's the worst.
Yeah. In the beginning, like I ain't gonna lie, like in the beginning, like right before YouTube, I was at a point where I really didn't care how I was dressing, sort of, cause I'm getting money, I'm working, I'm living in this apartment. I really don't care. I got clothes, I got expensive clothes, but I just wasn't dressing like that. Yeah. But then I started getting caught with the people. They want to take pictures and shit. Now I ain't shaved. Got on this dirty ass pants, like little ugly shit. So yeah, I kind of started like, fuck, I gotta start buying little shit. And if I go outside, I kind of gotta like dress a little bit better, low key. Yeah. I don't want to be getting caught looking raggedy like that. But you know what's crazy though, from what I learned, cause I was looking like that, but that's kind of like just by choice. I just feel comfortable. Yeah. So the people that be looking broke sometimes that look like that don't mean they of course, yeah. I don't mean they broke. Yeah, that's what people gotta really understand. Just cause I'm walking around, and then the stuff that look raggedy still might be expensive. It just might how I got it on or how I'm looking. It might look raggedy, but
some of the dusty looking people. Like look at Kanye West.
Yeah, look how you be dressing.
And we know he's got money.
Yeah, I be seeing them like I be seeing the people. I look how they dress and shit. I be like, okay, I gotta do that too. I gotta stop trying to spend all this money on clothes.
Yeah.
I just buy some Nikes and just wear them
Yeah.
because they last a long time. Like,
And they're comfortable.
yeah, you just clean them whatever, and they still work.
Yeah. Nike got everything. The Forces, the Maxes. Ain't nobody hating on those.
Nah, y'all just do like the Maxes. I think the Air Max 97s or 95s. I just do them.
Yeah, those are the best for shows. Hey, bro. So one of the first things that popped up that like got my interest with you and like your channel and everything like that was the beef that everybody knows. He's not so popular anybody right now, but the boy Cripmack. I really wanted to get like what really was like the main problem. Did he come at you first? Were you talking shit on like, one of his videos?
I just seen that motherfucking Gilligan. I mean, bro, I just can't be on YouTube and then somebody like with that tattoo and then the way they carrying themselves. Like I guess he got Hoover Killer.
Yeah.
But it's HOOVAH. I don't know one person that got that tattooed on their body. I ain't never wrote that shit on the wall nowhere. Like I ain't never. So, but yeah, that tattoo and then the way he got on there talking, like I'm on YouTube, I get into it with people, but when I get into it with people, it's because they like faking. You feel me? Like they acting like they from the streets or something, they not, or it's just something fake about him and I don't like it. But he got on there with that tattoo, and he said he dissing like 3 or 4 hoods in LA every day. So I just couldn't sit there and take that. And then if I could whoop him on the internet, and then nobody got to go to jail. Nobody got to go get a life sentence over this clown.
True.
Then I won. And I think I did win overall.
Yeah, we talked about it. I don't. Cripmack definitely different. You can tell by the way he talks and stuff like that.
I started noticing he's a little. How do I say this like correct? He's a little slow.
Yeah,
he ain't really got it all the way there. So in the ending, it took me about 7.4 months of pressure, but I got the job done. I mean, I proved what he was. He used to be from Chino Hill. He claimed Chino Hills. He was doing all this type of weird ass activity. A lot of people thought that was gangbanging. The way he act, that's how we was acting 10 or 11, 12, 13 years ago. Somebody his age and my age. So for him to be acting like that today on camera, nah, because the people that still like that with them tattoos ain't on camera. He ain't the only one with tattoos and shit like that. Yeah. He just only Gilligan on camera like that. But it's a bunch of people with, I seen worse tattoos like that. More worse tattoos than that in the county jail and on the streets. People that got crazy shit. I mean, everything could be used to diss a gang, from the Captain Crunch man to bowls of nachos. And I done seen this shit on people's faces and all type of shit.
You seen a bowl of nachos on someone's face before?
Yeah.
Where?
In the county jail, yeah. Yeah, I did somebody hood in LA.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn near anything you could see in this world did somebody hood in LA. It's crazy, bro. I mean, you could say bagel. That's gonna diss somebody hood. Like the strangest things to a regular person.
Yeah, did you know what hood they was dissing with it?
With what?
With the nachos?
Yeah. That's the rolling 90s.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, you heard of them before?
Yeah, but how is it like dissing them?
Cause that's how you diss them. Like, you know, rolling 90s nachos. I mean, that's how you diss them. Like if they say Hoover, they say Snoover.
Yeah. So that's
that
like
don't really
thing.
hurt us because we took that and made it a, what do you call it, an acronym? Yeah. So we just disrespected them with every letter. Yeah, flipped it on them. But yeah, everything you did something, bro. You could say, if your baby slobbing like with the slob, that's gonna diss somebody. If you say I want to go eat a crab, you know, it's all type of weird shit, bro.
I didn't know it was like that.
Yeah. And you gotta see, a lot of people think that I'm just picky with people, but no, motherfucker, I come from the streets. Right. So it's like, you fake. And I know this. Like, and then it's like when you like that, you keep saying all this destruction shit, you're gonna have to live up to that. Or you gonna have to then live up to that shit. Like, and it's only so far you could go with this gimmick. But these people, everybody's not gonna care about you got this clout. And then everybody think, oh, all the neighborhood Crips just hate me and shit. No, a lot of people like me because I exposed him because he had all the attention on him. So I mean, No, I mean, I had to do that, bro. A lot of people, oh, you fucked up. You got him whooped. I mean, that's just how it go.
I mean, at the end of the day, he did what he did to like get his DP and stuff like that. Said what he said, but then also it's weird because like Cripmack, we did an interview after he did the DP and stuff like that. Obviously, he was moving, talking a little bit different after that happened and stuff like that. But like, it's weird on the internet, on camera and stuff like that. He a completely different person than if you're gonna talk to him in person, like not on camera. Like two different personalities.
Wait, you ain't gotta tell me. I know. I already knew. It just took me 7 months to prove it to y'all. But I already knew this, bro. I'm telling you, anybody that's acting like him at that age, something wrong. Because we was acting like that. I'm not still wearing fucking corduroy high shoes and Dickies. I don't buy that shit. I go to Zara, man. I got shit like that in my clothes. I do not. I go to Top Shop and shit. I'm not at Bells and Sales getting Dickies no more. People don't dress like that. And then my lingo ain't like gangbanging in my lingo no more like that. I don't say all that. And then I got stepkids. I got kids. I don't do that.
Yeah, he talked about, you know, like giving back to the community.
That shit don't mean nothing.
Stuff.
You know why he give back to the community? Because somebody that got behind him told him you need to do that. That's what's gonna have people. That's gonna overrule all the other shit you do. If you fake, go give back to the people you used to smoke crystal meth with downtown. That group of people you used to be with. Nobody give a fuck about that. You give back to yourself. I mean, I'm not saying it like that, but that shit, people be saying, oh, he give back. So if he give back some food, that's okay. If he just did some destruction on somebody last night, that shit don't mean nothing. Yeah. Fuck about that. Give him back.
That's true. No, yeah. That's funny you mentioned like the slang and stuff like that. I ain't never heard nobody talk like that fool does, saying 5 everything.
I mean, he kind of stole that from you know the Baby Stone Gorillas? They area was saying all that before him.
Yeah?
Yeah, the 5 shit, because they pressed that shit. But he just from, you know, the way he talking, don't nobody his age in L.A. still talk like that, bro. That's for kids. Kids is talking like that. Nobody talking. You hear me saying groove every word? I try to not say that shit. Like, I don't want to, like, nah, bro, I'm grown.
Nah, I think it just has something to do with the way he is in his mind and stuff like that. He like stuck in like a loop. I feel like.
Nah, he's something wrong with him, bro. He came in late. See, I've been outside since 12. Like, I wasn't gangbang, like, actually really, like, gangbanging at 12, but I was already outside. Like, I jumped off the porch. Like, I was in the streets. Yeah, so he's a late bloomer. So he's got some catching up to do. Yeah. I was wearing khakis at 12. Like, that's not, that shit is old, bro. Chucks and all that shit.
Maybe, probably won't, but maybe we'll see what happens after he gets done locked up, see if anything changed, but I'm sure he's going to have some more noise to put out once he gets back out.
Yeah, but he can't just be like, oh, I was in the county jail doing all this destruction and shit, because we know that ain't the case. I mean, he can't diss hoods and shit like that no more. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure he still have a little internet presence. If he got that tattoo removed, that'll do him some justice. 100%. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, I'm not trying to, like, just kill the man. Like, I don't. If I go to prison, I still got to get along with this man. Yeah. Still got to protect him, or you got to protect me or some shit like that. But if you get the tattoo removed, he'll go further.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That tattoo gonna stop you. I be trying to give him game. Like, all them reaction videos I did, it was low-key game in every video. But it's up to him to get it.
Yeah, take it that way, which obviously he did not. But
he felt it, though. He lost his whole YouTube channel. Like, he the only YouTuber I seen get a fucking manager. Like,
yeah, no, that's crazy.
Shit, wow, bro. You ain't got nothing to do with you. I mean, you paying me a substantial amount of money, maybe, but then it's not even worth it. That shit got something to do with you. No shit, but I ain't never seen no Gilligan shit like that in my life. And he was so tough, that shit wouldn't have happened.
Bro, I seen recently, too, that you've been going at it with Bricc Baby, and y'all supposedly gonna get that fight going for like 25K. He said he wants to run a fade.
He know that we can't do that. He know he need to go pay Cowboy. Maybe him and Cowboy could set up a fade for $25,000. LA politics, I can't do that, bro.
Nah.
Hell no, I'm from Figueroa. We can't do no boxing match for no money with nobody from 6-0. There's politics involved in that shit, bro. Can't go get him no money to buy guns to go. Nah, it don't work like that. It's deep out here, bro. But I'm not worried about that heroin addict. He looked like he deteriorating in front of my fucking face.
Realistically, though, you think you could take that full on in a fight?
Yeah, I'm not worried about him, bro.
At
but
all?
yeah, if we ever run into each other, that's the only time. But us doing a celebrity boxing match, that won't happen. It won't happen with Cripmack either. It can't. Unfortunately, it's politics, bro. Like, it's real. Like, people think it's easy, but it's not easy for ops, like real enemies, to do business like that. This shit ain't gonna work, bro. Yeah. Nah.
Was it a problem because when he went in on you, he went in on the entire set?
Nah, cause he was doing that already. I did a lot of justice though. A lot of people thanked me for that, whether you know it or not. Like, I did a lot, bro. I really took him down because before that, you had everybody on the comments saying, "Oh, the Hoover's weak and how is he still alive?" And they act like he just really outside. If his ass was standing on 55th and Normandy every day, believe me, it's people that's still outside. Yeah. It'll be problems. He's not doing that. You see where he went to jail at in Bellflower. But nah, like, you know, probably was people like, why you keep making videos on him? Maybe it was people saying that. But overall, I never had none of my homies say nothing about that. Because, I was doing what I was supposed to do. Fuck, I was supposed to let him sit on the internet and just say, snooze for this all day and snooze for sexual. And nah, I got to change his whole thing or get rid of him. And I did, pretty much. Yeah. Like, I think he had like a $20,000 a month channel, realistically. Like, you could kind of put a net worth on these channels, low-key, if you got, once they started kind of going, fake net worth. Like, you could base, like, how much you going to make a month or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. He was doing, like, 12 to 13 videos a day. Damn. Monetized. At, like, 200-some thousand subscribers. You add that up, do the calculations. That's, like, $20,000 if you keep doing them same videos every day. And if you do more, it's more money. Yeah. And he got stripped for that. That's wild.
Do you do more than one video a day?
Of course, yeah. I've been slacking. I try to do 4. Mm-hmm. When I first started, I was doing like 6 a day.
6 a day?
You got to, yeah. You got to hustle. You got to say fuck everything else and fuck everybody. Yeah. I put everything to the side. It was starting to cause friction in my relationship. I'm not lying. I swear to God. Telling her, hey, you this is what it is. Like, this is turning it's turning into something. Like, I'm not going to these restaurants still. I can't keep doing that. And that's wasting money. I'm trying to build something to make money. And I don't want to keep going to work. Because when I first started YouTube, I was doing 40, 50 hours a week work. Doing what? Restaurant, dishwashing, prep, cook, all that shit. I was like a steward and supervisor. Started off at the bottom though, dishwashing. That's hard work. At a restaurant like in Atwater Village. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but it's like by Los Felix, Glendale. It's like down the street from Glendale, but right off the freeway, right? Yeah, right. It was a bar, Top 7 or something. It was called the Morrisons. Yeah. First restaurant. One of my homie that didn't even know me got me a job. He's like, I'll get you a job if you want one, dishwashing. And I didn't even know what to expect, but I went and did this shit. Damn. I didn't have no choice at the time. I was trying to transition into life and actually get a job and shit like that. But it was horrible. I ain't gonna lie, bro. They gave me the worst schedule because I told them I got open availability. It was nighttime, busy. I worked from 4 to closing. Then that restaurant, closing meant once you finish the dishes, you got to clean the floors and all that shit. But it was cool, though. I was next to a dude. They had me teamed up with a dude that couldn't even speak English. A paisa, you say. But he taught me everything.
Did you speak Spanish or no?
Poquito. Everything I really learned was, like, just really, like, I'm hands-on. So he just saying shit, and I'm getting it. So I learned that shit, bro. That was my first job ever. So when I started YouTube, I was working. I was catching buses to work and all that. Yeah. Yeah. Every job was like a 2-hour route. Damn. There and back, probably.
Damn. That's crazy. Wait, so like, Because I when I watch your videos, it don't seem like you make very many like cuts or edits or anything like that. When you film, is it just like one take go?
Yeah, one take. It's no like I don't practice the shit. I just do it.
Yeah.
Pretty much whatever it is, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put it out. I edit it. I mean, I gotta do the reaction. Like, so I gotta. The way I do it, I still gotta edit the video. Like, I gotta put the reaction on the reaction. So I'm still editing it. I edit all that shit myself and everything.
I gotta ask you one question. When you do that, it drives me nuts. You stop the thing, it goes, whoa.
Yeah,
what are you doing to do that?
I can't. I'm really trying to work on that. That's not on purpose.
How are you doing that though? I think that's dope though.
That's not on purpose. I'm trying to fix that. I'm trying to get rid of that shit.
What is it that you're doing though?
I'm editing.
Well, how does it make that sound?
Cause I'm freezing. I'm basically. I don't even know how to describe it to you in like the terms, but I'm basically adding the. I'm stopping the video and stopping this video at the same time. I'm basically putting a reaction on top of my video, and when I'm stopping it, like, you know, like if I say when I stop the video,
You have it in your editing.
yeah, I gotta freeze that part to edit it. I mean, I gotta put a freeze right there.
So when you basically clip it, it's making that sound?
No, when I put the freeze on it, like when I stopped, I have to stop the part that I'm reacting to.
Yes.
The way I edit it is weird. I gotta figure out another way. Cause it's too much work. But so it's basically like I'm recording myself reacting.
Yeah.
I'm reacting, but I'm recording myself. So when I edit it, I'm basically putting the video that I reacted to on the other video.
Yeah.
So I have to line it up perfectly and everything. I think that is maybe. I really don't know what it is. I've been trying to work on that. I don't want that in the video. I've been trying to.
That's dope. I want to put that in my shit.
I've been trying to figure that. That's really a technical error that I don't want. I just can't get rid of it. I edit my own
You should leave
shit.
that in there because it actually sounds cool. Like it sounds like you got a knob going.
I be trying to get it perfect, but it's just I don't know what that's. I've been trying to work on it.
So it must be the audio as you're editing and just going. Whoop.
I think it's not. Maybe I'm not. I don't know how it can't be. I'm not lining it up right because I really focus on this shit. Like I really take it serious, but I just don't know what it is. Figure it out.
I think it's cool.
I'm eventually like hire somebody or do something, but I don't know.
He's all excited about it too. He been talking about that for a minute.
Dude, what is he doing?
Nah, that's just because when I'm editing it, it just won't go away. But if you see certain parts, it's not there. Like it's not.
It doesn't happen.
Yeah, like it'll go. So it's not. That shit is just how it go, and I can't get rid of it. So I guess it's just gonna stay there for like it's just gonna keep being there. I can't get rid of it. I tried.
That's that grind though. I respect that for shows. I be getting burnt out. We have to film more than one of these in like a day.
Nah, see, you gotta get used to doing a lot.
It's like because with a podcast, you know, like it's different. It could be like 30 minutes or it could be like an hour and a half.
It don't matter. You gotta be willing to sit down. Like if you go in the fucking Jack in the Box at the cashier, you gotta be willing to sit 8 hours of your day to do this.
Yeah.
Got to.
Yeah.
You ain't doing shit else.
Yeah.
Like that's how I felt. I'm like, shit, I ain't doing nothing else when I get off work. It was just, I don't know. It's
You're
crazy.
making more money than you do washing dishes now.
Of course, I don't even work no more. Yeah, I've been stopped that. I kind of in the end, I still was doing it just to do it, but every day it was, fuck am I doing? Like, why did I come? Like, what am I doing? Like, And then it just one day it was like I was like, fuck this, I'm out of here. I just quit.
Yeah.
But nah, it took a minute though. Like it took a minute.
How long have you been doing it?
I first uploaded. Like the actual first time I put a video and uploaded was maybe June of 2019. That was the first time ever that I ever uploaded. Like, cause before it say 2017 on the YouTube channel, that's because I first found out. It's crazy, but I didn't even really know what YouTube was. Cause I was so in the streets and wanted to shoot dice, and I didn't even really. Cause if I'd have been new to this shit, I'd probably been on here, but. Oh yeah, no, cause it say 2017 because like when I first started working, when I get off work or on my break, I'll be smoking. So I need something to do. So then I found out what YouTube was. I didn't even know what that shit was before that. That sounds crazy, but I did not know what it was. So I started wanting to comment. In order to comment, you gotta make like a login, yeah, basically. So that's when I made that. But I didn't start YouTube until 2019 because I started seeing channels. I'm sitting in there smoking. We was living on Exposition at this time in Vermont. And I was getting off work. I think I was working all type of odd jobs, like dishwashing jobs. Cause I always quit because it was so easy for me. Like I never knew getting a job was this easy. Nobody never told me this, unfortunately. Like I didn't know that you could go get a job that easy. And they keep saying, oh, cause you done been in jail and all that shit don't mean nothing. Felon, that shit don't mean nothing. People just lazy. Shit, once I found that out, I get a job on Indeed. If I go there and I don't like it, I'll just get on Indeed on the break and look for another job. And I have an interview in the morning. Mm-hmm. But I didn't work that Saddle Ranch in West Hollywood. Saddle Ranch, Tao in Hollywood. Tao, however you pronounce that.
Yeah.
Tao, Saddle Ranch, man, everywhere. Damn, I gotta remember all this shit. So many restaurants from Sweet Greens on up. Ocean Prime. Like a bunch of kind of 5-star restaurants. Yeah. What's that other shit? Hard Rock Cafe. Man, I was bouncing around a lot of jobs because I always would find one that paying $1 more or $1.50 more. And while they stand, I'm leaving. I was at one job, they was paying every week. I did that shit for a month and I had to quit. Cause I'm like, damn, bro, this is crazy. Like I gotta work every day to get paid and I'm still not getting paid nothing. But I think I'm getting paid something because I'm getting paid every Friday. Yeah. But it ain't nothing. Yeah. So yeah, I'm bouncing around any really place you could think. I'm gonna try to name them a little bit. Saddle Ranch, Hard Rock Cafe. I opened Hotel Figueroa in 2018 on Olympic and Figueroa. I was the first employee in there. A Cut Above Butcher in Santa Monica. Man, anywhere. It's so many I can't even remember all of them. Yeah. Man, that's crazy. I'm gonna do a video where I really where I stayed everywhere I worked. Because I worked Saddle Ranch. I'm trying to remember. Them the only ones that I really remember. Saddle Ranch, Hard Rock Cafe, Hotel Figueroa. I worked at Sweet Greens. I worked at Santa Monica Seafood. I worked at little random juice bars. I mean, I worked everywhere. Anywhere that you could think about in West Hollywood. Every hotel. I worked at, what's the hotels? I worked in Santa Monica at the Marriott. I worked in Hotel Figueroa. I did SLS. Man, I did just basically I was hopping around until 2018 until I got a interview at this hotel they was just opening called Hotel Figueroa. And that job paid the most. Well, at the time, I found out that the whole goal was to get in the hotel because they pay more. It's less work and it's more like benefits or whatever. Mm-hmm. But my whole thing was, okay, they pay more, I'm going. Because Saddle Ranch was only paying like $11.25. That was horrible. I mean, the setup was just bad. And you imagine how many people coming in the Saddle Ranch from like Thursday to Sunday and shit like that. But yeah, but once 2018 came, I got the Hotel Figueroa, opened that shit up. I was getting paid $15.60 when I first started. When I got there 5 months in, I got a promotion to be the steward and supervisor. That's basically like just run the dishwashers and then put the produce away when they come every day. Mm-hmm. Shit like that. And then I started YouTube because I started seeing I started seeing channels and shit that was talking about LA and shit. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck they talking about. Like, what did he just say?
Yeah, like they're not even from LA.
Yeah,
talk
like who
about
the
it.
fuck is this? And this goofy got a mask on, and I'm just like, who the fuck is this? But then it took me a minute because I'm like, nah, man, this go against my whole religion. Because I grew up, we didn't take pictures. Like we wasn't pulling out. I had phones, but like we wasn't taking pictures. Like so, for me to get on the video, even to myself, I'm like, that's kind of weird, bro. What are you doing? That's kind of like weird, but shit, I was like, fuck it. But right before I did it, I did an interview with this channel called Fresh Out. His name Big Hurt, I think. Yeah, Big Hurt. I did an interview on there. That's crazy. Before I even had a YouTube channel.
Damn. They just brought you on because you were like.
Nah, I DM'd they
affiliated?
ass. I DM'd them and was like, yeah, y'all need to interview me. Cause I seen him. It was something. I had a white dude. And I don't know who it was. It was somebody. But I'm like, shit. If you gonna interview him, then you need to interview me. And it was like, well, who are you? Like, what is your story or something? Whatever I told them, they just DM me back, and then they came from San Francisco to do the interview. Dang. I had scratches all on my face and shit. Cause I was just getting into it with my girl, not fighting and shit, but we be playing. Like, my girl is like, she crazy, like. Like crazy. But I did an interview like 3 months before I started it, and then people in the comments like, you should just start a YouTube channel. And then I was like, fuck it. So one day I got off work and I grooved up 2 blunts. I mean, like, roll up 2 blunts of weed, and I went and set. I was living at the Apex on 9th and Fig. We had moved from 38th once I got that job at the hotel, because it was closer too. It was crazy because I worked right across the street from where I lived. Like, even the sous chefs used to be jealous and mad at me because I could go home on my break or whatever, like right there. But we was living on 9th and Fig, and then one day I just grooved a blunt and I went and sat. It's a restaurant right there called, I think it's called Faith and Flower or some shit like that. It's a little 5-star little restaurant right there. I went and sat on the corner of that by the bus stop and lit a blunt up and did a video. That was the first video I did.
Is up on the streets chilling?
Yup.
Dang.
On the bus stop, damn near the bus stop. Like, if the bus stop right here, I'm like right here.
Yeah.
Cause I didn't have nowhere to smoke at the time in my apartment. And my girl trips. She don't smoke, and she all into the decorations and the decor. And she be like, oh, that shit make the shit stink and shit like that. So she was tripping at first. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going outside. I don't care. Yeah. I went outside. That's why I was looking bad in the beginning, because I was sitting outside. Like, even when I first started, I was sitting across the street from back of my apartment had a dog park. Because all them apartments down there got to have dog parks. So it had a dog park, and then I went across the street to the dog park that nobody use. And on the side of it was like this emergency door for this apartment parking. And I just sat right there every day and did them until I got to 10,000 subscribers. Then I told her I have to go in the house because now people walking by and I'm feeling too, I'm getting too paranoid and shit. And then I'm in the corner, like, it's gonna be bad. Like, somebody gonna have to die, and I don't want it to be me. So,
damn, that's crazy. Back in 2018,
yeah, just people walking by, and imagine you walking by with your girl or something. You just see somebody in the corner like this, smoking, talking. That shit probably crazy to some people.
Yeah. Nowadays, it's not even that big of a deal. You see people, cameras everywhere like this, vlogging, filming, doing all that crazy stuff. But back then, that probably would have been pretty funny to see.
I mean, yeah, for me just sitting right there smoking, probably, like, yeah, it was wild, bro. I used to take I had a pillow that I folded, taped, and then I put I had a sweater or something I put on top of that in a pillowcase, and I taped it. So I used to take that outside under my arms, and then I go sit on that right there. Because I tried sitting out there at first, but it make my ass hurt. And then you could get hemorrhoids. My mom used to tell me you could get hemorrhoids from that shit. So I had to make, like, some makeshift to sit on and shit. But yeah, I used to do that shit, bro. I used to go after work, after doing all that work. Because I used to have to do work, bro. I used to work hard. I think I employed a month there and all type of shit. I worked there until that shit happened, you know, where they closed down everything. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, that's crazy, on the grind, for real. But I wanna take it back. I wanna learn about Itz Milk before, when he was younger, growing up and stuff like that. So we know when you were younger, you were adopted. So I want to know a little bit about your mother and growing up with her, what she did.
Well, shit. I mean, I was adopted, at 7 days old. So my mother, she was already older. I say when she adopted me, she probably was already in her, I want to say late 40s maybe. And when she adopted me, she already had 4 kids. I was already older. That was pretty much already grown.
Were they adopted kids?
Nah, they was hers. She had a boy, a son, the oldest. She had a set of twins, 2 girls. They was identical. So they looked exactly alike. It was crazy. And then she had another daughter. And then she adopted me at 7 days old. Then she adopted another boy, my brother, at 14 days old. So when she adopted us, she was already probably like in her late 40s or something like that. And I mean, we had a cool childhood, the regular childhood. Her mother.
So those were like your brothers and sisters, then?
Yeah, like I was raised with them since a baby. Like I don't know nobody pretty much but them. Like it wasn't 7 years old; it was 7 days. Yeah. So yeah, I mean that was my family. So yeah, that shit was. Yeah.
So what did she do for work? Like were like the your older siblings or her kids like working at that time?
To be honest, nah, hell nah. My brother was low key like a fuck up, low key. He was already like,
your brother?
Nah, that's her son, but I call him my brother.
Yeah.
So her son, well her oldest son, he was already like a fuck up, low key. Like fuck up, low key on drugs at an early, like during the crack shit, started selling it probably, and then started smoking that shit like that. Her daughters, they was working and shit. She wasn't working though. She was already like 40 something. She wasn't working. She was just raising us. Mm-hmm. So that's the type of shit it was. And when we was younger, we was living in houses like in okay areas like View Park, Windsor Hills, shit like that. Rent was probably high. I remember she was probably paying like $2,500 like in 2000 or something. Yeah. So she was paying that, but I mean all my sisters lived with us. So I'm pretty sure she was making them cuz they lived with us until they was like 30. that was crazy. Imagine that. That was wild. But yeah, it was cool growing up. I mean, I was always the only white kid everywhere. Pretty much. I'm pretty sure until I got old enough to even realize, cuz at first I don't think like when I was a kid. I got older.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, until like 12, 13, maybe to old enough to people really start telling me too. Like because at first I probably didn't understand. I don't know, to be honest, because it was normal. Like it was regular.
Yeah,
I was all the little family parties, all the baby showers, all the everything. Yeah. Then my mother, the lady adopted me. My mother, see, wasn't in foster care. I got adopted. Like, so I went straight to her and got her last name, and I was never in and out of like foster care. They took me. Yeah, they took me straight from the hospital. Like, I guess my mother. Okay, so well, we'll get into that. So, growing up, yeah, it was just crazy, bro. I mean, I didn't have the worst family, but I didn't have the best family. I mean, they wasn't like no scholars and all like really Fortune 500 company working type people. Yeah. I mean, it was regular.
Was your brother with you too?
The other one she adopted? Yeah, but it wasn't my biological brother. It was another kid. She adopted at 14 days old. So she adopted both of us within like a week or something. Some shit like that. And basically raised us together as brothers.
Did she get paid by the state too?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she was getting paid something. Yeah, I remember her saying that. I don't really think it was that much at the time, but that money was probably different back then. Because I remember I seen check stubs for 7 something, if I'm not mistaken. Probably like, I'm pretty sure it probably went up. That I don't know, but yeah, she was getting paid.
Yeah, damn.
But that's when it got into like, I remember like early 2000s. That's when my sister moved out. My first sister, she moved out. Her and her baby daddy got an apartment. My mama just told us, like, if we still want this shit for Christmas, like these PS5s and shit, we can't live in these houses no more. We going to have to move somewhere else and get a smaller house. Because these houses was big. The first house, we had houses, like, on the east side of L.A., like, Manchester and Avalon, like, in there, kind of like houses, one house. And then we had one, like, off Crenshaw in Manchester. But that's when I was a kid. Like, I wasn't really old enough to remember, but when I started remembering was View Park. That's like Crenshaw and Vernon, and you go up the hills type shit. It was called Olympia Drive or some shit, but that was like a 6-bedroom house or something. So I'm pretty sure she was paying some type of money. But when we got to the next one in Windsor Hills, like View Park, that's like off Slauson and Overhill, and you go up the little like hills type shit. And she was like, yeah, we got to move from this shit. So when we left there, we went to my grandmother's house. But then she was like, I don't want to live here. I can't live with my mama. Because my grandmother, her mama had bought property. They came from Shreveport, Louisiana. And they bought a house on 79th and Figueroa in 1965. So that shit was probably like, yeah, that shit was probably cheap. Like crazy. They should have bought the whole whole fucking block if it was that cheap. But they bought a house over there, so she always had a house over there. She had like a front house with like 3 bedrooms, and she had apartments in the back. But it was just really for like family, shit like that. But so we moved over there. I probably was like 9 or something. Stayed over there for probably like a week, and we went to her friend house, which was like my auntie Brenda. Mm-hmm. Stayed over there for probably like 2 months. Then we moved in a house on 53rd and Dinker, a duplex on 53rd and Dinker. That's between Normandy and Western. That's where shit just like, before that, I was already knew what everything was. Like, I was already at my grandmother's house on 79th and Figueroa. That's the heart of South Central, a dangerous ass area. And she bought that house before the gangbanging. Okay, it's going towards Western. It's basically like a block from where Cripmack from. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's right over there. Basically, it's like one street separated. My house from over there, but we moved to a duplex. Yeah, and that's why I really jumped off the porch.
Yeah.
I
was about to ask you. I was like, how you start getting into gangbanging if you lived in all these nice neighborhoods?
No, they wasn't nice. They was just really predominantly like black people and black people that had money.
Yeah,
but they wasn't really. I mean, they still, and just because we lived over there, that don't mean that. I mean, I had cousins in prison. My sisters and baby daddies is they gangbangers, but I've been around this shit.
Yeah, it's just more built up around their bigger places.
No, it's just when I was younger, we was tucked away in the hills a little bit, like 5, 6, 7, but we was still going to 79th. We still going to my cousin's house everywhere over here. We still going to my mama's house, Oline in the Nickerson Gardens. I don't even know if she's still alive, but we used to go to the Nickerson Gardens when I was young. Mm-hmm. But nah, 53rd and Dinker. I jumped off the porch, like for sure.
Bro, I wanted to ask, like, once you started like getting into like gangbanging and stuff like that, I want to ask you. I'm sure you get asked it a lot and stuff like that. But when like people talk about like white privilege, I wanted to ask you if like just in general with like the hood or the community or gangbanging, like did you ever feel like they treated you like better because you're white, or were you just the same as them?
Oh no, I mean before I was even gangbanging, like before I was even officially gangbanging, I was already in the streets. Like I was just outside. Like when I moved to 53rd and Dinker, I was old enough to go to middle school. So my first middle school was John Muir. A lot of people been there, like Schoolboy Q, like a lot of people went there. But so I was already outside. Nah, if anything, I had it a little worse.
Yeah,
of course. Yeah, white boy.
How so?
Like they probably think you soft, or they probably got this image. Because back then, a lot of people really thought all white people was probably like soft or just scary until they start running into like Aryan brotherhoods and motorcycle gangs and people in the valley, just different people. Like they had a certain, like a certain image of a white person. I guess they supposed to just be like scared, don't do nothing.
They're always scary.
Yeah, or can't fight or just can't do nothing. That ain't the case. Like we know, everybody know that. But now you have it worse, bro. You have people want to test you more. But me, I was always like, cause it wasn't like, I was always like kind of like low key popular.
Yeah.
Okay, I always had friends and shit like that. So I mean, nah, it was cool. I had little issues here and there, but not like that.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't have it easy. Hell nah.
For sure.
Fuck nah. Hell nah. You might gotta eat a little easier with the bitches. I mean, the women, probably a little bit.
They got a nice little switch up.
Yup. That's probably it, but nah, that's it. Hell no, that shit more worse, bro. Probably gotta go do more, probably get tested more.
Yeah, I believe that.
Shit like that.
Yeah, for sure.
You have random people driving by, probably like, who is that? And like, they probably think they could test you until they run up, and then if something else happen. So yes. Wow, bro.
Gotta represent yourself a little bit more.
Yeah, but even before gangbanging, I was outside, bro. At like 11, we was riding around. Like when I moved on 53rd and Dinker, the first people that I met was this boy named DJ and Tank, and they daddy is old, so it doesn't matter. But they daddy had a chop shop. That's like where they go take cars and they cut them up.
Yeah,
like. So they was already doing shit. So at 11, I started learning how to do a bunch of shit, hanging with Tank. We was stripping bikes, taking the brakes off, the tires off, the seats, the handlebars, putting them on other bikes. Back then, people used to put these caps on their tires. They used to put like fucking bullets, dice. Yeah. It used to be all type of shit with like red emblems in them. It used to be crazy shit they put on their car on the tires. I don't know if you've never seen this, but they used to put bullets. It used to be all so we used to ride around on bikes, taking them off people's cars, putting them on our bikes. Yeah. So we was always outside, like jumping the elementary school gates, smoking Black and Milds. Yeah, but then it started progressing at 12. I started, and we started getting quarter pounds of stress, breaking that shit down, selling it. Like, we started doing burglaries, robberies, just outside, period. Like, just outside, bro, getting put up on. That was a bad area in the early 2000s. Like, LA really kind of died down, like, I'm going to give it, like, 2000 and maybe, like, 8 or something. Like, that shit really died down. But back then, that shit was horrible. Like, even walking outside, we had to worry about a car pulling up or something. Yeah. Because we lived in the back. I don't know if she knew that when she moved over there. Because she wasn't really, like, so much involved in, like, no gang banging or something. She knew what it was. Of course, she knew people who gang bang, but they wasn't in that. So I don't know if she knew where she moved at or not. But
yeah. So what was like the first time? When was the first time that you got caught up and got sent to like jail or like county prison or anything like that?
Well, like through my younger ages, I was blessed and I was too smart and not stupid, so we really never got caught like that. None of the people that I was with, we never got caught. And as I got older, I stopped doing certain shit. Like I wasn't so thirsty to go crash out because I already knew what prison was. I already knew what people getting long sentences look like. Yeah. I already seen this shit.
Seeing homies go and stuff.
Yeah, at a young age. Before I was even from the set, really. Like, before I was even official, like, I already have done seen this. Like, when I was 12, a person that I was hanging with, before I even really went and got put on, when we were still claiming, he really went and got put on first. And he died within, like, 4 months. Damn. And this early. This when I was young, like, real young. So I've been dealing with death a long time, and that was Curtis, rest in peace. He was from VNG. Yep. That shit where Joe Moses from.
Damn. So obviously you said you have been into like county
well, yeah,
and stuff like that.
That whole time I wasn't really getting caught, bro. The first time I got caught, they took us to the sheriff's station, and you know that time your mama come get you. They signed this little thing, put you on like probation or some shit like that. Yeah. They tried to send me to this prison, a federal prison called Terminal Island. Tried to send me to there before they was doing that Beyond Scared Straight shit. They tried to take a group of us there, sit us in front of these people, and I'm like, bro, these people ain't shit if you sitting us in front of them without they got no chains on. They ain't gonna do nothing. Like, come on, G. Then when I do further research, like Terminal Island ain't even like that. Like it's like that's like low custody type of federal prison. But nah, the next time I went, probably like 16 years old, I went for purse snatching.
Yeah? Purse snatching?
Yeah, I mean, bro, like it's I mean, you know, like it sound crazy to do. Even when I think back and think at that shit, yeah, it sound crazy, but I mean you gotta think of how was the environment I'm in, the way I'm brought up. I'm being raised by a woman with a bunch of women in the house. So I don't want to be in the house. Mm-hmm. So I'm outside. I mean, that was just what was going on, bro. That's just how we was getting money. It's fucked up. I changed my life. I don't do that no more. I stopped people from doing shit like that. I don't do nothing like that. And no more. I've been stopped that. But no, I went to jail for snatching a purse. Yeah, we was desperate. We was out there, bro. And 2 girls they wasn't old or nothing. Like, we snatched no 90-year-old lady. Or like no 60, 30, 40, 50-year-old lady purse. They was young, bro. They probably was like 20, 30, 20-something.
Yeah. So when you go into like jail and stuff like that, for like a guy that looks like you, what kind of gang or group do you get clicked up with? And like what are the different types of cliques? How does that stuff work?
Well, in juvenile hall, that shit really don't matter.
No?
Nah, like juke camp, you know, I'm pretty sure you heard it, like people going to that, like camp, like Alpha Bog, They got camps out here somewhere. Like I'm pretty sure some over here, Challenger and Lancaster. But that politics don't play a part in that shit. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. Really, it's just pretty much fighting, gang banging. But that shit was fun to me actually. Yeah, like it's crazy, but like you gotta think we getting took from an area where we could die at any moment. We don't got shit really. I mean, we got something, but I had a mother. She, she did her best. We wasn't struggling, but we wasn't rich. But I still wanted to go to the streets myself, though. I forced myself that. I just loved it. I don't know why. Yeah. But now the county jail is where it gets serious at. So when I hit the county jail, I mean, I'm already gang banging. Like I'm running with the blacks. I'm running with the Hoovers, bro.
So you get clicked up with the blacks, or you get?
No, I'm running with the blacks. Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy, and that's accepted because you're part of Hoover.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought it was completely based on like your skin tone, your race, and stuff like that.
It is in jail. Period. In California, is racial. California prison system is racial as fuck. Real racial. Yeah. It'll turn a regular person into a racist. Kind of. You go in there for a DUI probably and get out a racist for more time. Like for real. It's crazy. Like you have no choice. Like it's wild. Damn. Hit the wrong prison.
No, that's crazy. I didn't know it was like that. You could just if you already ganged up like that, or if you're already affiliated.
I mean, it ain't easy. Not like a walk in the Beverly Hills Park. I mean, it ain't easy, but it's people do that shit, bro. It ain't like I have never seen like a black person that would run with whites, but other than that, I've seen people from like Mexicans running with blacks, blacks running with Mexicans, whites running with blacks, shit like that. I just never seen a black running with whites in there.
Damn. Yeah. I didn't know how that worked up in there.
Segregated. That's the word. Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy. How long were you doing time in county?
Not that long. I didn't do that long. I did it long enough because the LA County Jail is horrible. You go in there and die. Like I seen a lot of people lose their whole careers that they've been working from like a child, gangbanging, and just it ends from one day in the county. But I was in there probably like 100 days or something on my last one on a gun case. Damn. That's a long time down there. Yeah. But it was cool. I went through different shit. The gang banging, because the blacks gang banging there and they fight each other. Like they fight their enemies. The Mexicans don't. Like they don't fight each other in there. But so now I gotta fight enemies. Then I gotta worry about if the whites got numbers. They're gonna attack me. Yeah.
So when you go in, say like you go to LA County, do you obviously know people in there, right? When you go in.
If I don't or if I do, I still gotta go in there and do what I gotta do. Yeah, the first time I went, I wasn't around nobody I knew. Oh, for real? First 2 times, I think.
Dang.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was cool. It was normal.
Chilling.
It's regular. I mean, you have no choice.
Yeah.
You have to do this. Like everything is on the line.
Yeah, I feel that.
You didn't have no fucking choice. You just got whatever gonna come. You got to do it. It's wild if you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's real. Wild. It's kind of a whole different world.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. Period. The whole gang banging shit. Yeah. Wild.
But I wanted to go back talking about your channel and stuff like that. I've always wondered, like, how do you, like, now that you got, like, your thing running, you got your name for yourself, how do you like pick like people to react to or pick certain topics to talk about and stuff like that?
Yeah, I try not to I learned that I can't just react. If I go at certain people, I just can't, as bad as I want to, I can't go at certain people if they ain't on my level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if they not as big as you and stuff like that.
Yeah. Like I'm just not doing that. Like I'm not about to go back and forth. I'm not about to and if I do put pressure on a smaller channel, I'm not gonna really put their name in the title. Like I'll tell my cult following to if they don't put their name in the caption. I mean in the comments. Yeah, shit like that. Like
not trying to give them fame for someone.
Fuck no. Like, I learned that. Like I can't just give up the clout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. So like you just be like, what? You be looking around on YouTube, the internet all day, see
all
who
day.
Popping?
Oh, I just find shit all day. That's what I do.
Damn.
Yeah. So when they say, "Oh, Milk ain't outside," how does Milk have time to be outside? Milk trying to build something.
Maybe that's why you get videos of people saying, "Oh, he's slipping. He finally outside."
No, because they happy, really. Because when I first started, I used to post on my story on YouTube, like, where I was going, like, different shit. I'll post if I'm eating. But it started getting real. I have to stop doing that. Then I'm the Gilligan Slayer. Yeah, like, I just can't. Nah, bro. I'd be crazy as a motherfucker to do that.
Yeah. So, like.
Won't get me.
That's funny as fuck.
Yeah, nah.
So, who right now in your eyes is like popping right now? Somebody that you're gonna like, you know, make a video on, or is there somebody that you've been wanting to make a video on, talk about them? No one really popping up right now.
Nah, not really. Crazy? Nah, hell nah. Now I got a few reaction videos to do on little topics that have been going on. Yeah. Like the shit that's been going on right now. You know, I'm about to do some reactions to that shit. But I just come as it come, bro. I just, like, I don't know, bro. I just find the shit. If I want to do it, I do it. I've been trying to venture out, do different shit. Yeah. Find different reactions to do and shit like that. As far as shit like that, I'm still building it.
Yeah. Are you planning on like doing anything outside of like reactions, like anything something different than just like YouTube, like music, promotions, brands, anything like that?
Yeah, but I just gotta make my budget bigger. I got a lot of thoughts and shit like that. I even want to, you know how they do record labels for rappers? Yeah. I'm trying to do a record label for YouTubers. I got my eyes on a few people that I know that I could turn into some type of YouTubers, and some of them already got channels and shit. But so I'm trying to manage people. I'm trying to sign people to a channel that I got. Basically, that's what I'm about to start doing. Yeah, just have. But me rapping, fuck no. If I do it, it'll probably just be for fun. Yeah, yeah. Rappers are broke. That's why I don't really. That's it's just crazy how this world is, bro. Like one thing you say just gonna end everything, bro. Yeah. He went from saying he got 10 billion to now they saying he got 400 million. That shit is wild. He was claiming he had $11 billion. Yeah, but that's why I be trying to tell people, just because that net worth should say 11 billion, that don't mean he worth fucking $11 billion. Yeah. I hope that he didn't bought like a bunch of property and different shit, because it's about to get bad for him. It's pretty bad for him right now. It's getting bad. If TJ Maxx drop you, TJ Maxx, like, bro, TJ, I didn't even know they was still in existence, bro. I thought they was like Kmart. Like, that shit's wild. It's bad, bro.
They still selling Tony Hawk out in TJ.
Yeah, but that's why you gotta, man. That's why you gotta take this money and get other shit. That's why I'm taking this YouTube money and I'm getting property and income shit like that, because I don't have time for nobody trying to. That's why I don't talk about certain shit. I know what to say. I'm not a bad person, but just me, period, getting into all different type of shit. I try to stray away from certain stuff because I don't want that problems. Like, I don't want that issues with these people. Yeah. Yeah, this shit is real. It will fuck you over. See, Andrew Tate, bro, they said they fucking banned him from fucking Uber Eats.
They banned him from
Uber
everything.
Eats?
Uber Eats.
So I got to go make a fake Uber account to get food? That's crazy. That's wild.
Yeah. But back to it, bro. I just wanted to say, because we run up on an hour. I don't know how much our camera got left. But you've been making a lot of noise, bro. I'm proud of what you've been doing. He shows me your videos all the time. He'd be like, bro, look what this fool's saying right here, bro. You got funny videos. I hope you do more. Obviously, you say you got a lot planned. Grinding, you say 3-4 videos a day, bro. That's crazy, bro. Respect the grind and stuff like that. But other than that, bro, I think we're going to wrap it up right here. I appreciate you coming through. Glad I was able to make it happen finally.
So, bro.
Appreciate you coming through and stuff like that.
Yo, off top. You got to stay on your shit, too. Yeah. I did 2 videos before I came.
Yeah?
Yeah, uploaded them and all that. Yeah, bro, you gotta do that shit, too.
Yeah,
don't get there.
Stay on the grind for sure. But other than that, hey, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, do all that. Hit the notifications, bro. We trying to hit 10K soon. 10K subscribers.
Smash that subscribe button right now, Lo.
Yes, sir.
What's your channel?
Oh, no, I'm talking about y'all channel. Tell them to smash y'all subscribe button, bro.
Yeah, appreciate that. What's your channel?
Oh, ItzMilkTV, bro.
Yes, sir. Make sure y'all check it out. Other than that, we're going to wrap it up. Another episode of Prodcast with Prodigy. We out.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Prodigy. Hey guys, we're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers, so make sure you guys go subscribe to the channel and check out the next episode of the Prodcast.
It's the Prodcast with Prodigy. My podcast.